Hey, it's Dwayne again, and I want to talk about a company named iMarketsLive and what our team can do for you to put some substantial money in your pocket. Now, iMarketsLive is founded by a gentleman named Christopher Terry, and I want to go ahead and write down his name for you, Christopher Terry. Chris has been featured on many different television shows, financial type shows, radio shows, podcasts. He does a show called The Money Show every week. He is a featured speaker at the Traders Expo. He's a very well-respected trader in the trading community. And Chris has actually made over $70 million trading in the market. Very well-respected gentleman, and very solid ownership that we have. But let's get right down to the point and what you can make as an IBO with iMarketsLive. Now, you've already seen the product video, and I think you'll agree the product that we have is a very powerful product. But we have what's called a 3x8 matrix. That's the comp plan, 3x8 matrix. And what that means is that this is you, and you have 3 people, and each one of them have 3 people, and so forth and so on. So I'm going to draw this out a little bit here. So you have 3 people. Each one of them has 3 people. Each one of these people have 3 people. And this goes on 8 levels deep. So it goes 8 levels deep. Now, to become a affiliate with iMarketsLive, it is $200 for the first month. So $200 for the first month. And then it's $100 per month thereafter. $100 per month thereafter. Now, it's important to note that the commissions are paid out on the $95 that people are paying a month to be a customer. The other $5 is in admin fees for you to be an affiliate. You know, we are fully legally compliant. So the commissions are paid out on this $95 a month. I can't harp on this enough. You know, we do not make commissions off of the monies that people invest. It doesn't matter if somebody starts out with play money in their account or if they invest $1 million. It simply doesn't matter. Where we make our commissions is on the monthly fee for the service that they're receiving. Very important to note. Also, when somebody chooses to invest real money, and I can't harp on this enough either, is the fact that they put their money in. They don't put their money in with iMarketsLive. Their money goes into their broker account, and they're just simply connecting the iMarketsLive trade signal to their broker account and letting it do its work. So it's a very powerful product that we have. So exactly how much does this 3x8 matrix pay out? First of all, when somebody signs up and they pay $200 for their first month, whether they want to be an affiliate, or maybe they pay $195 for their first month if they just want to be a customer. Doesn't matter. You simply make a $100 fast start bonus, whether they're an affiliate or they're a customer. So you're going to make a $100 fast start, and this is money that you make right away. This is money that's paid out weekly. Anytime you get a new member, $100, $100. Now, where does the residual back-end money come into play on this $100 a month or this $95 a month if they're a customer? It's simple. Each one of these positions, and I know it doesn't sound like much, but it pays out about $4 a month. It's a little less than $4. It's $3 and change, but it's just almost $4. So for the sake of simple math, we're going to call it $4. But you're going to make about $4 a month off of every person in your matrix, whether you refer them or not. I cannot stress this enough. We have some major leaders coming in. So let's say this is a leader right here, and let's say they bring in their 3 people. When they bring in their 4th person, their 5th, their 10th, their 25th, their 100th, their 500th, their 1,000th person, they don't have a choice but to put them underneath other members of their team. So once they fill those 3 positions, their 4th person is going underneath one of these three people, and so forth and so on. So, this is an entire team effort. This isn't just your efforts. This is the efforts of your upline, the efforts of yourself, the efforts of your downline. It's a combined effort. And I know it doesn't sound like much, but $4 a month off of every person in your matrix. When you do the math, and you go these 8 levels deep, a full matrix pays out approximately $40,000 a month. $40,000 a month is what a full matrix pays. Now, in addition to that, when you refer on your people, let's say you refer on 1, 2, 3 people. Let's say you refer on these 3 people. You're also going to make 100% check match on everybody that you refer. Anybody that you personally bring to the table, you're going to make 100% check match. That means if this person's making $5,000 a month in their matrix, guess what? You're also going to make $5,000 a month. If they're making $25,000 a month, you're going to make $25,000. And if they're making $40,000 a month and they fill up their matrix, guess what? You also make $40,000 a month. So with the power of the matrix and the team concept, whether you refer them or not, just everybody coming into your downline, making the commissions, and then making 100% check match on everybody you refer, it becomes very, very, very powerful. Now, in fact, if you figure up the math, iMarketsLive is paying out about 70% of the dollar. Not 70% of the CV or BV or any of that. Now, it's important to point out, they're paying out the commissions on this $95 a month, but they're paying out about 70% of the dollar. And you say, well, how do I figure that up? Remember, $4 a month off of each one of these positions. When you take that times 8 levels deep, 4 times 8 is $32. Now they're also giving you 100% check match. So they're matching this $32 100%. 100% of 32 would be another $32. When you add that up, that's 64. 64. That means they're paying out $64 on every 95 bucks. $64 on 100 per month would be 64%. And we're not even figuring in all the other bonus pools, the infinity bonus as you grow your organization. When you figure in all that other stuff, it becomes about 70% of the dollar. Very, very, very powerful comp plan. You know, there's a lot of companies out there that they like to say, hey, we're paying out 50%, 60%, 70%. But they're actually paying out off of the CV, the commissionable volume or the business volume. When you find a company that's paying out 70% of the true dollar, you know you have a very powerful company that supports its distributors, its affiliates, it's what we call our IBOs, our independent business owners. So very powerful comp plan that we have here. Now, it's important to note, you know, I recommend that everybody refers on at least 3 people. And why do I recommend that you refer on 3 people? Well, there's a few different reasons why. But the first reason is, once you refer on 3 people, so you come aboard and you personally refer on 3 people. This isn't people that's placed there by your upline. This isn't spillover that you get. This is people that you personally refer. When you refer on these 3 people, guess what? This $100 per month that you pay to be an IBO, it goes away. Because 3 and you're free. So 3, 4, free. You refer on 3 people, they're actually going to reimburse you back that $100 every month in commissions that you're paying for the service and also to be an independent business owner. You're going to get that $100 back every month when you have 3 active personals month after month after month. So you have 3 people, as long as they stay active, 3 for free. Now, the other reason that I recommend you get 3 people at least is because it helps our team grow. It creates a team atmosphere. Not only that, but when you do the math, let's say you get 3 people. Let's say you refer on 3 people, and it takes you 2 weeks to get those 3 people. So let's say it takes you 2 weeks to get 3 people, and let's say those 3 people, they each refer on 3, and it takes them 2 weeks, and so forth and so on. If everybody refers on 3 people, and it took 2 weeks to get those 3 people, guess what? In 16 weeks, you would be making about $80,000 per month. $80,000 per month. And you say, well, you know, I thought a full matrix paid out $40,000. It does, but check this out. Remember, you're getting the check match on these 3 people that you personally refer. So when you do the math, a full matrix, if you bring 3 and each of them bring 3 and so forth and so on, takes 2 weeks to get your 3 people, takes 2 weeks for them to get their 3 people. In 16 weeks, you'd be making about $80,000 a month. You know, very, very real. Now, I know a lot of you are skeptics and you're saying, well, not everybody's going to refer on 3 people. You know, there's freeloaders in this world. And unfortunately, that's true. But let's say 90% of this fails. Let's say 90% doesn't come true. Let's say you do your part and, you know, several other people do their part. But only 10%, if only 10% of this came true, guess what? In 16 weeks, you would still be making $8,000 a month. Do you think that's powerful? $8,000 a month if only 10% of it came true. Now you say, well, how are we going to make this come true? Do we have a duplicatable system? I encourage you to watch our next video. It talks about our marketing plan. We have a couple different marketing plans and we have a very real duplicatable system that you can succeed in. You know, we don't just leave you out there to the wolves. We really have a system and a team environment that you can participate in, and we have a system where anybody can be successful. So watch our marketing plan video to see how you can bring not just 3 people in the business, but how you can bring 10, 20, 50 people into your organization and make those check matches off of each one.